Okay. We're going to do a number that's a little bit bigger than the one we did just a minute ago. We're going to do 43 times 13. So, I'm going to start with drawing my lines so that I don't get mixed up by which one needs what. Okay, so I know what whenever I'm writing 43 across the top or 13 down the side, I can kind of keep track of what's inside my array. So, along the top, I'm going to draw 4 10s. And then how many ones? How many? 3. And then down the side, what do I need to draw? 1 10 or 4 10s? I've already got 43 along the top. I need 1 10 and 3 ones. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in what I can. If I have a 10 on the top and a 10 down the side, what goes here?
100.
A 100. What about the next 10 across the top? Another 100. What about the next one?
100.
Another 100. What about the next one? 100. Now, do I have any more 10s to fill in?
No.
No. Or any more hundreds to fill in, I mean. No. Now, whenever I get to these ones over here, what am I going to use to fill those in? If it's 1 across the top and 10 down the side, what am I going to use? 10s. So I'm going to have 1 10, another 10, and another 10. Why do I only have 3 10s there? Yes, sir? Because there are 3 ones across the top. Okay. What about underneath here? This is where I want you to really pay attention. Do you see how next to this 1, I have to put how many 10s across? How many 10s do I have to put across there?
4.
4. Why do I have to put 4 10s across? Yes, ma'am. Is it 4 hundreds or are there 4 10s? There are 4 10s along the top. Okay, I did fill in 4 hundreds, but it's really because even if I took this row out, even if I took this row right here out, there would still be 4 10s along the top. So then for my second one, there's another 4 10s. And then for my third one, there's another 4 10s. Okay, and then to fill in this last bit so that we don't have any weird missing parts in our array, I'm going to fill it in where there's a 1 and a 1, 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 a 1 and a 1. Okay, now do you see how I can break that array into 4 parts?
Yeah.
Okay. In this top left part of my array here, What multiplication did I do? How many are along the top? How many are along the top?
43.
I just want to know in this first part. 40 times how many down the side? 10. 40 times 10 equaled 100, 200, 300, 400. You with me? Okay. Now, this next part that's to the right of it, how many along the top? 3 times how many down the side? 10. What's 3 times 10?
30.
Okay. Is that what I got in my picture? 10, 20, 30, right? All right, so now let's look at this next piece. How many were along the top in the next piece? 4 what? 4 tens, which is 40 times how many down the side? 3. Now, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. What about in this last piece right here? What multiplication did I do? 3 times 9? 3 times 3 equals 9. Once I have all of these parts, what do I call these 4 numbers? Partial. Okay, so here I'm going to add my partial products. I'm going to take 400, 30, 120, and 9. I got 559. Okay, and this is with my pictures. So, I am going to divide my paper so that you can see that the next way would be my area model. Okay, this is where I use that box. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my box. And then I'm going to take my numbers, 43 and 13, and I'm going to split them into my expanded form. So if I was going to write 43 in expanded form, what would I write? 40 plus 3. What about 13?
10 plus 3.
10 plus 3. All right, so in this top left box, what multiplication am I going to do? 40 times 10. I'm going to use my triangles, my zeros trick. What's 4 times 1?
4.
Thank you. 4 times 1 is 4. In this next box, what multiplication am I going to do? 3 times, what's down the side? 10. What's 3 times 10? 30. In that bottom left box, what multiplication goes here? 40 times 3, because 40 is on the top, 3 is on the side. I have 1 0. What's 4 times 3? 12. So 120. In this last box, what multiplication goes here? 3 times 3 equals 9. What do I need to do with those numbers? Add them. Remind me, what is that called? What are those numbers called?
Particle products.
What?
Partial.
Partial products. So I'm going to take 400 plus 30 plus 120 plus 9. I took each of those partial products and added them up. 9, 5, 5. Hey, look.
Wait, where did we get the 120?
Because 40 times 3.
Oh.
40 times 3 was 120. And we got the same number both times, so I'm pretty sure my answer's right.
Check.